Good morning, this is Corey Lefevre from northern Utah, zone 6. And I wanted to share with you a little secret about tomatoes. I don't really want to call it a secret because it's not really a secret. It's not like there's a conspiracy of people out there trying to keep this information from other people, but it's not common knowledge. To my surprise, actually, because I'd say maybe 2 or 3 people out of 10 that I ask may know this. Most people do not know this. And it's kind of surprising. So you may know this, you may not, but I'm going to share it with you all for those who don't know. And it revolves around suckers. Let me show you. Here's my tomato plants right now. Don't judge me. They're a little on the shabby side because we've had an entire month of rain here in Utah. It's now the end of May. I planted them a little earlier, but like I said, it's been raining non-stop. So a ton of water and absolutely hardly any sun. So they're a little on the shabby side, but I think it'll still work for this demonstration. For those of you who don't know what a sucker is, if you zoom in right here, see this main stem shooting up? And right here, thing growing out of the armpit, there's the sucker. This is kind of one too right here. This is a really nice one right here. Nice in the sense I got some flowers right here, but this one right here. And so that's the sucker right in the armpit. That's how you can identify them. Okay. Now what a lot of people don't know is you can root them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just break that off right there. Okay. See all those tiny little hairs on them? You stick that in water for a week or 2 and they become roots. So I'm just gonna throw that right in there, and we're gonna get a bunch of them. So I'm gonna pop this bad boy off, add that to the bunch, and try and find a few others. There we go. We'll throw that one in there, and we're gonna throw this bad boy in there. And by doing this, you're kind of single stemming this plant and putting a lot more energy in the main leaves and these flowers rather than into suckers. And by doing that, you can kind of beef it up a little bit. Some people leave them on, some people don't. It's up to you. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because you can root those, and then as soon as after a week or 2, which I'll give you an update, that glass will be full of roots, and I'll go and plant it next to them and in other spots in my garden. So with 2 seeds that I grew out of these, I'm going to multiply this into 6, 7, 8 different plants. And by doing that, I can increase my harvest. I can also extend my harvest. Now those of you with really long growing periods can really extend that. Like you can have a lot of tomatoes by the end of the year. For here in Utah, we don't have a huge growing season, so I can only do this once, maybe twice before the winter starts catching up to the tail end ones. So anyway, I will give you some updates and I'll show you as these develop and show you them planted, and hopefully you enjoyed the information. This is Corey Lefevre signing out with Garden Fever. Alright, quick update on the tomato suckers. They're starting to root, obviously. It's been about a week, maybe a week and a half since I put them in here. Now you can put them in the ground directly, but you got to keep the soil really moist when you do that, or else you'll lose them because they need time to root. So if you let it dry out, it'll kill the plant. So I usually have more success if I put them in water first. So I'm probably going to start planting these. I might let them grow a little bit more, but I think that's about good. So we're gonna start hardening them off and get them in the ground, and then we'll update you from there. This is Garden Fever. Alright, we're gonna put this sucker that I pulled off, we're gonna plant it in that hole, and then I'll give you guys an update on how she does. But sometimes I'll let them grow a little bit more roots than that, but I'm gonna try it and just see how she does. See if we can get her going. Alright, it's August now, and I wanted to give everybody an update on the tomato suckers. This will probably be the final update. These are the 2 tomato plants that started it all, and then I pulled the suckers from them. They're doing a lot better. We've harvested them twice now, and then lots and lots of tomatoes everywhere, so that's pretty good. But the thing I wanted to show everyone is these were all the suckers, and as you can see, they're all starting to bear fruit. And all these over there, I ran out of tomato cages, so they're kind of just strung everywhere, so they're sloppy, but I just kind of let them go. But I took 2 seeds and grew these, and now with these and some other ones that we got over by the deck, I've got about 14 tomato plants from 2 seeds. So not too shabby, and it's August, so I imagine we'll get one harvest from all of these, and then that'll probably be it. But because here in northern Utah, our season ends around the end of September and October, and then it's pretty much done. So after that, it gets to be too cold. I'll take you over to show you some of the other suckers that I grew, but as you can see, lots of tomatoes, lots and lots of tomatoes. Kind of all going crazy now. I've given up trying to keep them all contained and pruned, and I'm just letting them vine everywhere. But anyway, final update. So let it be known, everyone, that you can pull off the suckers, root them, and expand your harvest from, well, potentially even 1 plant. This is Garden Fever, Garden Fever. And over here is some other suckers. Planted them in these little bins here. Getting some good tomatoes going here, starting. So, yeah, check that out. It's a lot of tomato plants from just 2 seeds.